You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
This Oktober Fest will be dealing with the Twilight Zone. Most of you have heard of it, some of you have seen it, and a few of you understand it. Because it would take weeks going into every episode and break everything down scene by scene, I'm just going to have an overview of the series. And to make it even easier, it'll only be the original series that ran from 1959 to 1964. In this first part, I'll just be giving you a brief overview and hopefully answering the basic question for those of you who don't know it. What is the Twilight Zone? The Twilight Zone was a television series created by Rod Serling. It has a total of 5 seasons that ran from the years 1959 to 1964, was rebooted in 1985 to 1989, and has its own film, and then briefly had another reboot in 2002 to 2003. The entire series is science fiction and no episodes are related. The Twilight Zone is not itself a place or a real dimension, it's more of a state of mind. In fact, just about every episode has to do with the mind. During the time of the show, a lot was going on. In 1959, there was problems with Cuba, and the new thing was space and television. The issue with space alone was enough to frighten people. But can you blame them? It was a mysterious realm, and who knew exactly what was out there? The works of television, radio, books, and comics had works of fiction that startled some people and left them unsure about the future. This was the base works that made the series so popular. The show deals with elements such as paranoia, supernatural things, power, dystopia, mass hysteria, and outer space. A lot of the time, the episodes would deal with the choices the character makes, taking a look at their morals and actions as well as them having to do the right thing. It wasn't always easy, and usually the story of the episode had a unique twist that was ironic and a moral to be learned at the end of the story. The acting was always so crisp and enjoyable. Looking at one scene, you could see, for example, the fear given to a character without any use or limited use of any words or anything verbal. You could feel the situation swelling and things getting tense between two characters, for example. Every episode would open up to Rod Serling narrating the story and introducing the main characters and show us how they entered the Twilight Zone. Sometimes the episodes were a bit frightening, and it wasn't always because of what you saw, but of what you didn't see. And there are dozens of episodes like this of Gold Prime television. Anyways, that's all I have to say to simply introduce the series. In the days to come, I'll be talking about the episodes and the seasons. Once again, I won't be going into such detail that you won't really understand it, but I'll basically just be giving you an overview of the series and letting you know why the Twilight Zone is awesome.